How's the audio? It's been a while since I've done a live stream. Shit, probably like 5, 6, maybe even 7 months. Howdy, howdy, blue girl. Still getting a couple things set up here. Give me just a second and we'll get rolling. Not much, dude. You got Google Hangouts? Yeah, no, it'll just show my logo there, Jerome. I don't have a webcam or anything set up. See, how you send people links and shit. You guys might have to help me out over there in the chat. I forgot how to send people the link to the Google Hangouts. Never mind. It's right at the top of the fucking page, where it fucking should be. Were you still wanting to come in? That guy at Rides? And I'll send you a message through YouTube with the link. Trying to figure out what the fuck that static is. It's my microphone connection. What the fuck? Oh, not much, Jerome. Just fucking working shit. Finally got a few minutes to myself. That's the GFL Rome and chat. That's my brother from another mother. Yeah, I'm usually out riding or something, Ryan, but I'm having a fucking lazy day today. The link should be in your YouTube messages. That guy that rides. Yeah, I think I fucked that first link up. I sent you another one. If it doesn't work, let me know and I'll send it through Discord. Thank you, Blue Girl. I appreciate that. She's definitely my baby. All right, I'll send it to you through Discord. That guy that rides. What's happening, Bright? Should have it on Discord. You busy at the moment, Break? All right, I'll send it to you on Discord. Yeah, we have a motorbloggers Discord, Jerome.
I'm here.
What's up, dude?
Oh shit, my phone's all the way down. Yo, what up?
Not much, man.
I tried to get myself in the least echoey room I could. Hopefully it's not echoing.
I didn't realize you had changed your name.
Shit. Oh, that's a huge lizard. That's why I don't come in here.
What's it doing?
Walking around, trying to find a cool room to sit in. Sure, I'm just gonna go and sit in my closet.
Don't you can always raise a bitch on mine, Jerome. Yeah, break should be hopping in here pretty soon. When'd you change your name? I didn't even realize you did it.
Oh, I did it a few months ago.
It shows you how much I've been paying attention. I was thinking the other day, like, I haven't seen 5'4" around in a while.
God almighty, it's hard to close this door. Oh, up.
I kind of wish Hangouts gave you a notification when somebody hops in with you. There we go. I think I can rock it like that. There's Break. What's happening, man?
What's up?
Ooh, that sexy voice.
What's up?
Ooh, do it again.
Faster. How's it going, guys?
Not too bad, man. How you been?
Been doing good. Been good. You know, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
How's your Serpius Velis stuff going?
It's going all right. You know, we're moving a little slow on certain things, but we got some good things happening. Talking to a lot of people and getting a lot of things figured out.
And that's always a part of the struggle, starting up a business and everything, getting some of the logistics worked out, and getting your name out there and everything.
Yep, that is true. But it's just one of those things where just it happens that way sometimes.
Yeah. I don't know if it's my
But,
connection or yours, but you're cutting out just a little bit.
It might be me.
How the fuck did my microphone
I'm eating
It just decided to fucking do it on its own.
I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
Let me change out machines real quick, okay?
Right, man.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I've done a couple before, Blue Girl, but it's been like 6-7 months since I've done one. He lives out in the boonies in Texas, Jerome.
I'm just sitting here at my desk now, trying to think of a name still.
Trying to think of names. You should be thinking about taking those twins to the dance.
Yeah. I think so.
Discord. You said you didn't have a bike, Blue Girl. What kind do you want to get?
All right, how's that? Is that better?
Yeah, that's better, man.
That is so much.
Your other computer wasn't having it, dude.
Yeah, no way. That's my desktop, and it's got so much stuff on it. It overcrowds it. I'm actually on my phone right now, so if that makes any difference.
I mean, I don't even have a computer, so that's kind of my excuse.
It's okay though. I mean, I know gone off of just their cell phones or a tablet or something like that. The time they've ever been on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
I always have a lot of trouble with my cell phone. It gets echoey as shit.
Well, I use a headset, and I go into the settings of my phone, and I'll turn down how loud the headset is to the microphone, and I've been able to cut out the echo. So
I just have my phone on minimum volume.
Minimum volume. Huh. So how's your adventures on your new bike there, Shae? I know I haven't been able to talk to you in quite a while. You got you a new bike? Yeah? How big is it?
You mean like engine size or like?
Yeah, engine size. Is it like
it's a 1,000.
The 1,000. I'm going backwards.
Yeah, I saw that.
And you're going forward. I mean, like what the heck's happening here?
Yeah, next thing you know, you're going to be on like one of those little battery operated Barbie cars.
Oh.
At least you won't have to worry about insurance and shit. So if another nader touches down.
true.
We're
Very
still
true.
good. 900 away from y'all.
Hey, Deep South, are you on Discord?
I don't think he is. I don't know. I don't know if Deep South is on Discord or not.
I don't remember seeing him. I'll shoot you a link to YouTube, Deep South.
Do you hear me in the
Yeah, no,
background?
I was looking at an R1 and a couple other bikes, but I think if I wouldn't have got the one I got, I think I would have been disappointed. You know, obviously, it's not a super sport or anything like that.
That's a very really
sport touring.
Shae. Really, honestly, the super sports overrated anyway. I mean, they're, in my own personal opinion, most of them are death traps anyway. They're way overpowered for what they put out there on the market.
You know, and that's kind of what I thought about it whenever I was looking at them. You know, I don't do track days or nothing like that. I just ride around and enjoy the ride.
Yeah. Well, here pretty
know,
soon, I'm hoping that I get the KLR back up and running, and I'm going to be having a new well, it's new to me, but a new bike reveal here pretty soon.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
I got some new stickers and stuff coming too that are getting made right now.
Yeah, same
Once I
here.
get 'em.
I've actually got stickers now.
I'm actually in the process of making them.
What's up, Deep South?
What's up, Deep South?
What's going on, fellas?
Not
Not much, man. Thanks for hopping in.
Hey, thanks for inviting me.
Yep, not a problem, dude. And next time I see Back Row Moto, I'll be sure to give him a little nut tap you were talking about a while ago.
You saw my shit on Instagram, yeah.
Yeah, fucking A, man.
We have to get one of those.
You know, sometimes
Those little
sometimes
those little birds that do the little nose tip down thing, Shae.
yeah.
You know, what I'm talking about. They're like a weather birds, or what they have mercury in them or whatever.
Yeah.
You need to make a meme for that and just do it for a nut tap for them.
just a never ending loop.
Yeah, just a never-ending nut tap for Billy. That would be perfect.
Go ahead, Shae. I'm sorry,
I started
Shae.
a channel Blue Girl. I was already riding and had a camera and said, why fucking not?
Y'all were talking about Discord. I actually am on Discord. I just I work a lot, and when I'm home, on my computer, I tend to ignore it because it just, or I turn it off because it just gets crazy at some points. But Josh AFJ and Six Miffity, those dudes are awesome, and I appreciate both of them. I just tend to not be on Discord for those chats, but
And you can silence each chat so you don't get notifications for it.
yeah, that's what I do, and then eventually I just forget about it, and then I just never talk on it. But I am on there.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing too. I got everything silenced because, like, when I'm at work and shit, or
Yeah, man,
doing something with the family.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, I know. I looked at my
And I'll be
Discord.
like, oh shit, I haven't talked to nobody in like a week. I need to get on and say what's up.
Yeah, exactly.
I looked at mine just a few minutes ago, right before you sent me that link. I had 87 freaking messages on it, and I'm like, oh heck no.
Welcome to social media.
Yeah, no way.
I try to silence all of it because it's just too much at some points. And I'm not even like I'm kind of a dick, and nobody likes me, and I still have way too much to look at on social media. So I can't even imagine half these guys that are actually funny or good looking. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute.
This shit's overrated.
Deep South, a dick? No,
I mean,
that can't happen.
here's my
Oh, me?
thing.
Oh yeah, I'm a dick. It happens.
You're doing God's work by getting Back Row Moto nut tap. So I mean, how can you not like it?
I hope he gets like 100. That would be that would make my day. If he called me and was like, "You fucking asshole, I got 100 net taps at SCMM," I'd be like, "You know what? That was worth 10 seconds of my time."
I think the absolute best would be, instead of somebody kill switching them while they're riding, just run up and fucking hammer punch his dick while they're going down the road.
Oh,
It's the new kill switch. It's just the complete fucking dropping the hammer on your cock. Like, that would be great. I think that. Why would that not be a thing?
You gotta make sure he has the kickstand down first.
No, I really don't think you need to. It's a rental. You can drop the shit on that thing. I don't care.
Wow. So how was your SEMM? Oh, my nuts. Oh.
Yeah.
Comes back with a pair of fucking coconuts and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think this needs to be a thing. This is the new kill switch. It's the nut punch.
The Backroad Moto nut tap.
I'm glad I just made that a thing.
Yeah.
This should be next month's NBA challenge.
Yeah. Can you imagine the freaking memes coming out for that? Oh my god.
It'd be awesome if somebody just went down the Yami noob and just fucking sat there and went machine gun on his fucking dick.
Trust me, if I ever meet Yami Noob, I'm gonna punch him in the nuts so hard to make sure that he can't breed. Like, let's just be honest.
You know,
that fucker makes
I
all
don't know
of us
if you know
look bad.
RPS TV. You know, he got in trouble here a while back, and I was looking through his channel, and he actually made a video and said, "You know, I'm sorry, I fucked up. I was doing it for the views and the clicks and shit."
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there thinking, I wonder how much of an aneurysm Yaminu would have if he fucking did that. Because he can't even say, I fucked up.
If he actually admitted that he was doing shit for clicks and likes. And well, I'll tell you that the difference between a fool and a wise man is a wise man will admit that they're wrong. A fool will defend it to the death. So
I think Yami Noob's way of apology is, please click on my GoFundMe.
You know, I don't know. He's just a disgusting human being.
Subscribe today. Yami Noob.
Like,
that wasn't Yami.
Like, how do you even try to justify hitting a Porsche head on in their lane and try to say it's fucking gravel?
Is that his latest bullshit? Because I hadn't heard that.
Yeah.
Oh Christ.
That's his latest excuse.
Oh my God.
I still haven't seen the video.
His video he made, I think it was his first video right after he came back from that wreck. You know, he said, maybe I didn't warm up the tires, and you know, I got target focused on a patch of gravel.
Dude, you're in the wrong fucking lane.
Like, okay, whenever you decided to try to fucking munch on a goddamn boulder, yeah, okay, I'll give you that one. There may have been some gravel fucking involved.
Wait a minute. So he was riding for more than 30 minutes, and then he wants to turn around and says, maybe I didn't heat my tires up?
What?
He was trying to be a comedian and make it funny and make the situation.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying that his comment just doesn't make sense when he tries to be funny. It's almost
Those tires were hot as fuck when they bounced off the engine of the Porsche, and then
yeah,
his bike caught on fire. So I mean, yeah, those tires were hot as fuck. All you got to do is ride in the wrong lane, head on into a fucking yellow Porsche. But yeah.
You know, and one thing that really pissed me off, he made a response video to that because of all the hate he was getting, which he fucking deserved.
Oh, of course he deserved it.
He deserved every fucking ounce of hate that was given to him. But in his response video to all that shit, he says, you know, you guys are bitching at me because the guy's still making payments on the Porsche. He goes, he should have had gap insurance. That's on him. I'm like, no, motherfucker. You were the one trying to be a fucking street Rossi and dragging me on a fucking double yellow.
And then come to find out, Shae. And then come to find out, he doesn't have insurance. Which is the best fucking part of the story. Oh my god.
You know, it's like,
see, this is all news to me because I never watched his videos. Like after I heard about that shit, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be part of this. But oh my god.
And then he goes on and starts attacking Do It with Dan. Or, you know, like I watched Dan's video and like he wasn't really disrespectful to him or anything. He told him, you know, maybe you should just start making videos about Barbies and shit. You know?
I mean, we might as well all make videos about anything because, you know, the fucking audience on YouTube is the under fucking 10-year-old crowd, so it doesn't really matter, right? But
I mean, I don't even upload videos, to be honest.
That's the fucking audience you're after. It's the under 10 crowd.
Kind of afraid.
I guess he has that on lockdown because, you know, of the immaturity and shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, it blows my mind. I just don't. I'll give him credit because if you're going to fuck up, you might as well go all out.
Well, yeah, but
Well,
like I said, the difference between a fool and a wise man is admitting. A wise man will admit his faults, and a fool will defend them. So there's that.
he's proud of it too.
He's a fucking idiot. But anyways,
Yeah.
I don't even know how like his channel's still alive after all this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't watched any of his videos, but I follow him on Instagram just to see what kind of dumb shit he's going to post up. And I literally do not comment on any of it. I just, you know, it's one of those things. It's like watching a train just derail. I have to watch it a little bit, but at the same time, I don't want to talk about it at all. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I might do a screen share right quick. Show y'all something that I did on this channel.
Don't you?
Oh, he took it down. Never mind. His channel trailer when he first went to his page, if you were unsubscribed, you know, he had this big, you know, showing him dragging me and shit and talking about the kind of videos he has.
Yeah.
And I commented and I said, when are you going to update this to include a boulder and a Porsche? And it's not there anymore.
Oh, that's perfect. I can appreciate that on a whole nother level.
I don't know why he doesn't understand where all this hate's coming from. All it took for him was 3 fucking words. I fucked up.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, there's no. It is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
I wrote that dude off a year ago. It is what it is, you know.
Yeah, I quit watching him before any of this shit ever went down. You know, I heard him on one of his videos. He was talking about, you know, his riding ability and stuff, and you know, come to find out he'd only been riding for like 6 months out of the time, and then, you know, was trying to tell me how I should fucking ride.
Oh, he talks shit to you?
No, just in his videos.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if he actually talks shit to you, I would get why you are all kinds of fuck you, yummy noob. I get that, but
yeah, no, he never said anything to me personally. It was just like the way he comes off in his videos, like, you know, he's some kind of fucking he should be a MotoGP type rider.
Negro, please.
Yeah. I'd love to see his application now if he would try to join. I'm, you know, highly experienced with boulders, and I love Porsches.
Oh yeah. He might be good at the 24 hours of Le Mans. But other than that, he doesn't need to be on a racetrack anywhere.
I don't think he can even ride dirt track, can he?
I'm not sure he can ride at all after fucking flying 30 feet in the fucking air and landing on his head.
He's got a strong hand now, so I don't see him getting back on a bike.
Yeah, I have no idea. Let's hope he never gets back on a bike. But
I think he posted a video or something like that about saying how he wasn't going to ride anymore.
I'm good with that. I'm not going to lie.
That's where he needs to stay, though. It's right there.
Yeah, just make the
Off the
list
bike.
videos. I'm good with the list videos. You know, they're funny.
Let's be honest, it's the only thing he was good at.
Clearly, it wasn't. I don't know. I'm done talking shit about the guy.
Yeah, I hear you. It's time to move on.
Yeah, he got fucked up and he got his, and we're gonna move on. Let's talk about something positive. What you got?
I think that guy that rides needs some love advice. We were talking in the Discord, and he had a girl ask him to a dance. But the problem is, for him, is she has a twin sister. And they both like him. So I'm like, just fucking double up on it.
I was gonna say, yeah, just ask them both out. Why is that a thing?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard because their father actually lost his job. Yeah, his father, their father lost their job a few days ago. So she asked me to the prom a few days before that happened. So now they're kind of trying to figure out what's going on, and so am I, and it's just really confusing.
This is your chance to be a gentleman and cover their expenses.
Yeah, if I could find my wallet, I might be able to help by giving him like a $5 bill or something like that. But
Yeah, I can't buy you a dress, but you can go to the dollar menu.
Whose story is this? Break?
No, not mine.
No, it's that guy that rides.
yeah,
Okay. I'm kind of like.
We can say,
Go ahead.
no, it's great. I was just going to say we can send him a box of condoms.
Yeah, like I was kind of figuring, like, okay, well, this might be some hustler type shit, but at the same time, I don't know. You kind of want to put your dick in one and your fist in the other one. I don't really know what to tell you.
At the very least, it's a once in a lifetime type deal.
Well, maybe, you know, or you could make this a every other week type thing.
Yeah, that's true.
It kind of depends on the girls that you're trying to date, and you know, I don't know.
At the very least, if you pick the wrong one, you can say it was an accident. I thought you were your sister.
my dad.
And
said
you
he
could
was-
pull that every other week, and
I'm
So-
sorry. I'm sorry, honey. That it was the wrong hole.
there is no wrong hole. To us.
Well, when the hole's on your sister, I can see where there would be.
Once again, not my problem.
Yeah, exactly. It's not your fault they decided to look alike.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Asian twins. What am I gonna do?
Hmm.
Of course, you know what I'm gonna do.
A few helpings of fried rice.
Yeah, why not? And then in an hour, I'm gonna be horny again. I mean, hungry again. That's how this shit works, right?
It's the same thing, right?
There really is no difference. Yeah.
hold on a sec. My little brother's trying to get my room. I will be right back.
So, you guys didn't go to SEMM?
SEMM doesn't really start until what? Saturday.
Are you going to go?
I will be at work, sitting on my ass, wishing I was there.
No, I'm not going. My wife actually a year ago bought a trip to Myrtle Beach, so we're going to the opposite coast.
Ah.
And then yeah, so there's that. So I was actually on a hangout last night talking shit about SEMM because of that. Because it's funny to me. So there was that. I was like, oh yeah, SEMM is cool. You guys are fucking gay for going to SEMM. You should go to Myrtle Beach.
I guess at the very least, there's a beach at both of them.
Well, kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to go this year, but the way my work schedule worked out.
Shae,
Yeah.
don't worry about it, man. We'll go next year. Because I mean,
Come to my house. We'll sit on the deck and drink beer.
finances to do it.
Yeah.
Hell
It'll
yeah.
be way
There you go.
less fucking hot too.
It's called Shae MM 2017.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you just show up on the deck and bring beer.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's
here pretty
way
soon.
it's way cooler than SEMM.
Yeah, it's true. Well, here pretty soon, I'm going to be making some trips outside of Texas. So
I got some good deals on lodging too. 25 cents a night for my couch.
25
Pass out on the floor. You're pass out on the floor. I'm not going to charge you.
I don't know. 25 cents a night is kind of rough, man.
Yeah. Got thinking about eats and gas and
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can afford all that.
yeah,
I pride myself
paper.
on being a
Gosh.
5-star resort.
I'll give you 1.5 stars. I don't know about 5 stars.
Wait a minute, Shae, you got to promise me the dog won't eat me.
There's no guarantees on that, bro.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah, what happens at Shae MM fucking stays at Shae MM.
So does anybody have any information about the Texas meetup?
No, I haven't heard
See,
nothing about it.
That's the
All
thing.
I know is
I am
every year-
absolutely going to the Texas meetup if Brent ever fucking releases dates for it. That's the thing that's irritating me about it.
They've been keeping it around about the same time every year, though.
Yeah, it's September, but
Yeah, it's in September. So, and well, actually, September, right around the last 2 weeks of September.
Yeah,
is when they've usually been releasing it.
And I took both weekends off, but we'll see.
Well, I'm definitely going to be there. Shae, why don't you come on down and join us?
Shae, where you live at?
I'm in Nevada, northern Nevada.
Northern Nevada. Okay, you're not even southern Nevada. I got you.
No, like the closest. You remember the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah.
When he was in the store trying to buy parts for the car and wants Dapper Dan. And the guy goes, I can order it, but it's 2 weeks out. That's where I live in Nevada. I'm 4 hours from everything.
Give me a town.
I'm in Elko.
Oko?
Yeah.
Okay. My parents lived in Colorado City.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is that?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, now they live in Montana, so I have no. I'm about to look up where the fuck Oko City is. Oko City.
Northern part of it, isn't it?
Yeah, northeastern corner.
Northeastern. Yeah.
How do you spell that?
I'm literally
Oko.
ELKO.
Spell that one more time.
The animal elk. The animal elk with an O on the end.
Elko
ELKO.
City. Okay. Nevada?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're going to map that cunt and see what's going on.
Yeah. I'm a relocated redneck. I'm originally from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Well, I'm an original redneck. That's why I'm like, how the fuck do you spell that? And I'm going to map quest the shit out of that because I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
MapQuest? Is that even a thing anymore?
Google Maps. That's what we're actually,
Google Maps and all that shit.
that's what we're actually using. I called it MapQuest. But yeah, it's Google
you
Maps.
went back in the day there for a minute.
Back in the day is where I lived.
Cell phones.
Yeah, that was like flip phone navigation.
Yep. For real though.
And I
When it
remember
wanted to tell you
driving to
directions, it
Dallas a few
vibrated.
times and having my little flip phone out and the little directions popping up, and yeah, memories, man.
It's a beautiful thing.
Well, Shae, you've driven to Dallas before.
Yeah.
It'll only be like an extra, what, 160 miles to SCMM? Not SCMM, but to the Texas meetup, I think.
Yeah, but the problem with that is being able to get off work and being able to load the family up and get down there.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's understandable. That's understandable. Me personally, I just usually leave the family here. So
Yeah, if when I go to the Texas meetup, I'm not taking anybody but me. So I'm with you on that one.
where are you at?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Very southeast Texas, as far as southeast Texas as you can get.
Southeast.
I live on the outskirts of Beaumont, almost Louisiana.
Well, what? You I'm in Waco.
Yeah, you're way north of me.
Way north.
The good thing about Waco is if I ever came to visit you, I could visit one of my other buddies that live there.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about Waco is that you really do not want to build a compound there. The federal government really, really, really frowns upon that. So don't do that. They will set your shit on fire. That's...
With tanks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They will bust in your door with tanks and set your shit on fire. Do not build a compound there.
I'm
building my compound in the middle in West Texas. Because fuck them, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know what? When they finally release the stuff for the Texas meetup and everything, holler at me, and when you come through, I'll come with you and everything. We can ride in together.
Oh yeah, man.
I think don't you come straight through Waco?
Probably. It's gonna be in Austin, I'm sure. So I'm heading north, and I'll put it on my social media. Just let me know.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's like I've gotten screwed out of all of them this year. The Colorado one I was working, SCMM I'm working. The Texas one's too far away for me right now.
Too far away?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Well, to be able to work it in with my days off and actually be able to get there, enjoy it, and then come home.
All right, fair enough, because I was going to say the Texas one is probably farther away from me than it is you. And I live in Texas.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, you got the biggest fucking state on the face of the earth, too.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Okay, my state might be bigger than fucking Europe, but that's not the point.
Like, here's my drive to Louisiana whenever I drive back. It's exactly halfway from where I'm at to Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's a day of driving.
Yeah.
Then from Albuquerque to where I live in Louisiana, it's exactly a day of driving across fucking Texas.
Yeah. Well, if you have to drive across Texas, it's an entire day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's 80 miles an hour the whole fucking way. But
yeah, at least. Well, that's just the speed limit. If you're going 80, you might get run over.
And I'm pretty convinced that they designed the Texas roads to fuck your gas mileage too. I got scientific proof of this shit.
It's all uphill.
That might be true.
It's all
because from where I live to Albuquerque, I can get 28, 29 miles a gallon. But then I get on a nice flat straight road in Texas that's 12 hours long, and I drop down to 21 miles a gallon.
Yeah, but we also pull all of our oil out of the ground here, and it's all about big oil.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we might fuck up your We'll do everything we can to take out your gas mileage.
They put chewing gum on the roads, okay? Come on.
Whatever it takes, you son of a bitch.
Sticky tape every 20 feet.
Whatever it takes.
You know, it's funny too, because like as soon as you cross New Mexico into Texas, like gas drops like 85 cents a gallon.
Of course it does.
But that's the good thing about having a bike, because you only take. I mean, you could roll up $60 and probably make it both ways on $60 on a bike.
Yeah.
I could make it across 4 states on 60 bikes. $60. Shit.
Yeah.
That's one reason I like riding mine back and forth to work. You know, we have company provided transportation, but you know, I don't like sitting with all the other fucking yahoos. So I like taking my bike out, and
Is today Wednesday?
I can fill up.
Yes.
Yeah, today's Wednesday.
Perfect.
Why?
I was just wondering.
Oh.
It's the season finale of
Go ahead. Continue. season finale of
Golden Girls.
Oh my god.
You did not just say that.
I did. I went there.
I love you so much.
The bad thing is I used to watch that show all the fucking time, thanks to my grandma.
Who didn't watch that show?
Yeah, that's true. Well, welcome back, Carter.
Was it Maud that was Lahore?
Yeah.
Actually, it was your mom that was the whore, but that's a whole other story. Sorry.
Damn.
I know I'm a piece of shit. That's what happens. That's what happens when you invite me to a hangout. I apologize.
You know, somebody has to be, and I appreciate you taking on that burden.
You know, it is what it is, and I do that all the time. Every hangout I'm in, that's what I do.
Oh,
I'm the douche. It
Deep
happens.
Well, at least I know I got a go-to guy if I do more of these.
Yeah, if you need me, I'm here.
Deep South. I now see. I see your workings of how you do it now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I do.
So now I can actually officially take the asshole tag and put it over your head.
Yes, sir. I am all day, every day. Hashtag complete asshole. Like that's just me. It's what I do.
Oh my God.
One thing that gets me is like people call you an asshole for telling them the truth.
No, I hear you. And the funny
They'll
thing
call you
is,
an asshole for lying to them too. It's like, which fucking one do you want?
no, the funny thing is when they call you a hater for telling them the truth. That's what kills me. Like, I'm either one or the other.
It's just one of those things you can't win for losing.
No, but people that tell you the truth are not haters. They actually like you. That's why they're telling you the truth.
Yep.
But you're going to call them haters because you disagree with what they're saying. That's what kills me. You're a hater. No, you're just a piece of shit. Like, that's just how it works. And I'm telling you the truth about it.
Mm-mm-mm.
You know, people are so fucking sensitive nowadays. Like,
You ain't kidding, bro.
you know, when did it become unacceptable to fart in public? I mean, like, come on.
I don't know. They got that one girl that goes around and does that compliance video and everything, and she will actually bend over and ask the people walking down the street to smell her farts for $5.
I mean, it's $5.
Retarded.
That's not really an off-the-wall question. It's $5.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's $5 you didn't have beforehand.
Yeah, for $5, I'll smell your farts. I don't.
I mean, like, how is she going to actually know whether or not you smelled it?
There is a valid point.
I mean, I just conned you out of $5.
I don't know. As long as they keep the camera off, I don't mind doing it. But I don't want to be on camera doing it. No.
Why not?
You might get pink eye tomorrow, but
Pink
Why
eye.
not? Come on.
Nah.
What is your issue with that? Come on. Tell me why you couldn't do it for $5.
here's the thing: if you've ever done a 69, you've been close to smelling a fart anyway.
Exactly. That's my point. That's why I want to know what the issue is.
It just, I don't know. What if she had beans or a taco or, just,
I can see the point there because it might not be a fart at that point.
yeah. Could
Well,
be something squishy.
well, then you just push it in. You know, it's fine. I don't really see an issue. That's all I'm saying.
Throw up on a girl.
Hey, if you've never thrown up on a girl, you haven't lived. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again.
Let's hear it. Never heard it.
1 second.
Somebody's already heard it.
I'm pretty sure Breaks heard it. I think he was in that stream.
Yeah,
I met my wife
somebody
on
was over
Facebook.
there throwing up, so it's a
And
bad story.
It is.
Let's go. What you got?
It's a highlight of my life. So me and my wife met on Facebook.
Yeah.
So this is like the first time she ever came to visit me in Louisiana. So we go to Red Lobster, fucking throw down on some seafood, and then we go to a comedy club and get fucking shit faced.
Yeah.
Well, after the show was over, there was a strip club a couple blocks down. So we go down there and we get in the strip club and like the alcohol and the seafood decided they wanted to fuck my shit up. So I go to the bathroom. You okay? You need the Heimlich?
He's thrown up.
No. Oh well. You still alive?
I'm good.
Was it chunky?
That story was chunky.
Oh no, we haven't got to the good part yet. So we get in the strip club and everything just it fucks my stomach up hard. So I go to the bathroom and like there's no latch to close the bathroom. So like anybody can come in while you're doing your business. So I said, well, I'll go to the bathroom just enough to get to like a gas station or something. So I'm sitting there with one foot on the door trying to take a shit. So I do what I gotta do. And I tell my wife, hey, we gotta go. We get out to my truck. It's like 4 blocks away from where we're at. And I get in the truck and like my stomach just I tell her, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom again. I take like 2 steps out of my truck and go, oh fuck, I ain't gonna make it. So I just throw the tailgate down and shit in the middle of the parking lot. Cars are going by and shit, and I'm waving them around. So like, I can see your point, Break. It could turn into that.
Just that mishap, when you get bombed and it's more like I did all this for $5. Fuck you. But
oh, it's still $5. Though. It's hard to turn down.
Well, okay, I see your point. But she's got to look like.
Good.
He's not even here. Where'd he go?
I don't know. There was some coughing and the wheezing, and he said he was okay, but he hasn't talked since then.
Ah.
So.
Oh, there he is. Somewhere around there.
I was waiting to see if I saw a little bleep by his name for the audio bar.
Oh.
Wait, who were we looking for?
Deep South. Wonder where he ran off to. He had a mishap.
invite my buddy Jerome.
Who?
Jerome.
Jerome.
Yeah, he's a play video games and stuff with.
Oh.
Then my homie. What? Huh. Apparently, Blue Girl in the chat lives in the same town as me.
Oh, yeah, I was
Oh.
reading that.
I know. I closed that chat by accident.
Huh. That's like the only other person in Nevada that I know is Vegas girl.
Yeah. You ever go hang out with her?
When I went down just before my month of mandatory overtime, I was going to meet up with her, but the stars didn't align.
Oh. That's too bad. Let's see. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. She's in my hometown.
Hmm.
How did you happen to come across me, Blue Girl?
Oh, there goes deep.
Yep.
Maybe my story was too much for him.
Come back, Deep South. Come back. It wasn't that bad. It was just a fart.
Are there still a lot of live streams and stuff going on? Because I've been like so far out of the loop.
Right now, everybody's at SM or on their way to SMM.
Yeah.
Most of the local guys there in California, they probably will do one before SCMM. But other than that, I don't know.
Like I know Ian still does his stream and everything,
Yeah.
but like I haven't got a notification or anything from Bino in a while.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. Red One still does his. Ken and all them, they still do theirs. You know, sub-delinquent stuff.
Yeah.
They still do theirs.
And I know Moto Girl still does hers every now and then.
Yeah.
But it's not weekly like it was. But I'm assuming that's because it's summertime now and she can get out and ride.
Right. Whenever the colder months start coming back in, you're going to see them all kind of start popping up and everything here and there because everybody's going to be looking for content to kind of do fillers and keep their stuff going. And here lately, what I've been doing most of the summer, I've been making like double and triple videos, just kind of building my library up for this winter time. But there's a lot of stuff that I've gotten built up that are past videos of my old bike that I had and stuff that I've done on the KLR. Where the first bike is gone completely, and then the KLR broke down, so everybody's going to see videos start popping out. And oh, you got your bike fixed? No, I didn't get my bike fixed. It's still in the garage, halfway taken down.
Yeah.
And I had somebody ask me that. I posted a picture on Instagram of the bike, and somebody come back and says, "Oh, I see you got your bike fixed." I was like, "No, it's not fixed yet." But
that sucks though, man. Like the Nader hit, and then the KLR gave you a big middle finger. And
yeah, it's it's just one of those things. I'm not going to sit here and cry about it or nothing like that. I mean, I've had some people come in and kind of make suggestions on what to do with it and how to kind of get things kind of spring back in motion, try to get the bike fixed. And I've tried it, and it didn't come out like I thought it would. And so I'm not going to push the issue. I'm not going to be anal retentive about it or nothing like that. I'm just going to let it go.
That's how you keep anal beads in it.
Yep. Huh? on the back of the bike. But here the past couple of days, I have actually come across a guy that gave me a whole crap load of work, and then the 3D printer goes down on me, and then I figure out what's wrong with it, so I got it. It's being fixed right now. And as soon as that gets back up, the guy actually paid me up front for all the work. So now I'm able to go and actually get another bike, and that's why I was saying I'm going to be having a bike reveal here pretty soon. And
Send
Yeah.
me what it is on Discord.
well, it's two different possibilities of what I'm thinking about getting. I haven't really purchased it yet, so I will here. I'll send you a little message, and just don't say nothing about it, because it's just one of those things where I just don't know which one it's going to be, and I don't want to be premature on saying, well, it's going to be this one, and it ends up being something completely, totally different.
I think I have an idea to help you out with your decision.
My decision with what?
Which one?
Well, I mean, I'm going to give you the price tag on both of them and let you go from there.
Yeah, I got an idea though.
Here's the first one. And then
I'm automatically biased towards that one right off the bat, right?
I know you are. But I mean, it's one of those things where you have to take with what you have at the moment, unless somebody wants to just flat out pay for it.
Yeah, no,
pay for
no,
it for me. Then yeah, and there's the second one.
You can always buy my old one. It's still for sale at the dealership.
Yeah, at the dealership.
I get connections there, homie.
Well, if you can set it up to where I can make payments, that'd be awesome. I could give them 1,000 down.
I mean, I'm serious. Like, if you're serious, I can talk to him for you.
My credit sucks, though. I can tell you that much right now.
So is mine.
I didn't even know that credit existed until that Credit Karma commercial.
Oh, yeah, wait till you get out of high school, dude. You got like a whole shitstorm of stuff coming at you that they don't teach you in high school.
Yeah. I want to know how to pay taxes and what they are. Oh, don't worry. Mitochondria is a powerhouse of a cell.
Yours.
Yeah, I mean that's legit.
Shae, do you have a picture of your old bike?
I think I got one around here somewhere.
What was it? Well, it was a 600, wasn't it?
It was a 650.
A 650? A Ninja 650?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm still trying to catch up on my 125. I don't know how I could get on a 650.
Yeah, and to be honest, like 650 is pretty tame. It's got power, but it's a very forgiving bike.
I don't even know where you're going to post that picture at.
Yeah, I'm trying to look to see if I still has it.
It was blue, wasn't it?
No, it was like the slate black color.
Yeah.
It's got.
I see. Wait a minute. I see what you're doing. You're just trying to get me to where I have to come visit you. That's what it is. Then I have to pay 25 cents for a night for your freaking couch thingy, huh? Uh-huh.
That was for Shae MM.
Oh.
If you just come to visit, that's free.
It's free? But the dog's still good.
But you take a chance on seeing me naked too, so.
Okay, I can deal with that.
As long as we're on the same page.
I had to think about it for a minute.
Yeah, I was about to say awkward silence.
Let me see here.
I don't mind coming to.
Yeah, I'll send it to you on Discord right quick. I found the picture.
Right, I don't mind coming and visiting and stuff like that. But you've seen the prices right there. The prices on that. I don't know how much they're wanting to sell your bike for there. But I was looking for a bike that I just pay off, just outright.
Yeah, no, and I don't blame you there. Because
I could.
I can almost tell you the price tag on mine's probably like 62, 63.
Yeah. But that second one I showed you, did you see the second one?
Yeah.
That's not a bad bike. Wasn't a bad bike at all. I mean, I got both of them. Yeah, I've been talking to these guys on uh, yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Black with that black color and the green highlights.
Yeah, I had to go get a oil filter and stuff yesterday to change my oil,
Yeah.
and it was sitting there. I thought they had sold it already. And I was walking by, I was like, oh. And I was recording and everything, and like I forgot I updated my GoPro, so all my settings were all jacked up. You know, I was recording like 920 and like the closed angle view and everything, and I was like,
Right,
yeah,
right. See, if I could have gotten an extra $1,000 in on the stuff, I would have gone out and bought this one bike that I really, really wanted. But of course, I had to go and sell some things and kind of come up with the amount of money for that second one I showed. I showed you up there. So I got pretty close to that amount right now. So I can get either bike. What I was looking at was the reliability of either one of them. And I've been watching some videos and stuff and doing some research on what these people are actually doing on these bikes. And if I kind of want to do like a long trip or whatever, both bikes are kind of set up. I can actually do it. It's just that the second bike was more of a backbreaker, because you would be laying down on it more.
you know, I was gonna say for a long trip, I would probably go with the second one, just because of the capability of the engine.
Yeah.
You know, because with that first one, that's depending on how far you're going. You know, that's a lot of strain on that.
Yeah, but the guy has it loaded up in his back of his pickup truck, and the headlight doesn't work. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, you're gonna haul this thing around the back of your pickup truck and put it on, put it out for sale. And then when you go to sell it, you're gonna unload it from the trailer, say, "Here you go, here's the keys. See you later," and the headlight's still gonna be broken. And then you're gonna get to going down the road and get pulled over by the cops. Did you know your headlights weren't working, or the bike breaks down because the stator burns up because of the, that light not working.
Yeah, and honestly, I guess that's what it comes down to is which one's going to be more reliable.
Yeah, and the bad thing about it is that all the other listings that I checked on for sports bikes, they were scams. They were posting that was like in a different state.
Yeah, and that's one thing that sketches me out about Craigslist too, is you don't ever know if it's legit or not. That's like if I look at used stuff, I always go to Cycle Trader.
Well, that's where I found these two guys. I found them on Cycle Trader first, and then whenever I got to talking to them in the on the phone and everything, I got to text chat them. They said, "Yeah, well, I just put this out on Craigslist and everything." I said, "Well, okay, that's cool." And then we started talking about the scams and how much crap is involved, and people wanting to come to you and say, "Oh, I want to send you a check." And bullshit. Don't send me no damn check. Or somebody asking them to if they get like paid out in $20 increments a week or something like that.
Yeah.
Try everything.
Like that's what sketches me out though. Like I would go look at it and like get the VIN number and call the police and be like, "Hey, can you run this VIN? Make sure it's clean and everything."
Yeah, the first bike I showed you, the guy actually gave me the VIN number off of it. So, yeah,
because that's the one I'm partial to, just because of my preferences. But
the first one,
yeah, just because of what it is.
Wait a minute. Is it you don't like it or you do like it?
No, that's my bias. Is for that one.
Oh, for that one. Oh, okay.
You know, because that's been my last 2 bikes. You know.
Okay, well here, watch your Discord real quick. I'm gonna show you what this thing looks like, and then you can tell me from there. Okay. Well, here's the Craig. This is the Craigslist ad. Okay. That's the second link. I gave you both links to both the ads. And the bike looks freaking awesome. It's clean. Although I think I would repaint the rims or something on it, because that black color just doesn't suit me.
I can't tell on the first link that you sent. Is that purple?
No, it's actually how the camera was. He took the first picture with his regular camera, and then the second picture he took with his cell phone. So
okay.
Yeah. But
I don't know. They're both my favorite color, so.
Yeah, but I'm right along with you. I'm more for that one, the second link. You know, the first bike I showed you.
I was looking for the mileage on it.
17, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Me personally, I would go for that one.
Yeah, the 17,000 one. 17,887. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking about too, because I know I can travel long distances on it and everything. And you know, it's not a speed demon, but
like you said, it'll be something that's paid for.
Right. It'll get me back. It'll get me back on 2 wheels, and I'm still going to have a blast on it. What happened?
Sorry, I was typing. My multitask doesn't work.
Oh.
You know, it's paid for, and whenever you decide to, you know, when things pick up for you, you decide to get another one, then, you know, you'll have something to trade in too.
I mean, does that kind of bike, does that hold its value really well?
I know they're pretty popular.
I mean, for the price I'm paying for it, I'm thinking I'm getting a really good deal for it because of the condition it's in and everything. So, but that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, hopefully. I'm going to go pick it up.
Yeah.
I'm going to go pick it up tomorrow and get all the paperwork done on it.
Hey, what bikes are you looking for, or what type?
I wasn't going to really say what kind of bike I was going after quite yet. It's supposed to be a bike reveal.
And I got the inside info.
I was about to say, because there's a dealership down the road from my house that sells bikes for a really cheap price.
Less than $900.
Or cheap for new.
Hey,
I saw a nice.
I found out who that person in chat was, Brick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's my daughter.
Oh. Shady.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to that chat. No, nope, it's right there. Okay, cool. I'm back. Oh. Where do you find those? Oh. I'm surprised my daughter isn't in here.
I still haven't forgot about you as far as ordering that stuff I told you I was going to order.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, Shae, I'm not worried about it, buddy. You take your time.
Because, you know, and it's a good thing, like, that night we were talking, like, I went to order it because I wouldn't have found out about, like, there was $1,500 charged to my card that I didn't know about.
Yeah. I mean, I felt really bad about the entire situation and everything. I kind of felt like maybe it had something to do with me, but then I got to checking all my stuff, and nothing came my way, and I'm like, okay, cool. I know, he didn't click on the link and it went haywire on me or nothing like that, because whenever you went to do that with me, everything was brand new. I just set those links up. So
I can't remember exactly what it was I was going to get. I'll have to go back to your page and
I can't remember.
Again.
I have spam card holders.
I saw that.
Yeah, I actually now wait a minute. When you go to look at the spam card holder, the ones I got on the website attached to your handlebars. Okay, I do have the ones attached to your windshield.
Yeah, because that'll be the one I would have to get, because I don't have handlebars in the sense of handlebars.
Right. I need to put a picture of it up so everybody will know that, hey, this is for the windshield type versus the handlebars. Or I just might make it just an adapter. Zippy, you can zippy tie the adapter on it in case you want to pull it off and put it on a different bike, like on the handlebars on another bike. I'm
probably just going to use some 3M tape or something and stick it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like make a little mount that you 3M tape to your windshield type of thing, and then you zippy tie the thing to it, so that way you can take your spam card holder off if you wanted. You see what I'm saying? So like,
you could probably do like just a GoPro clip, and people could use their curved mounts.
Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah. Put a little.
The only thing about that is they would have to put their curb mount sideways, so the clip would have to be go in the opposite direction of the card holder.
Not necessarily. I mean, I can modify it to where it'll work, and I can make
that's true.
And I can make little clippy things, little arms and stuff for it.
Oh shit! So. Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, like I said though, I would have never found out about none of that had I not tried to order that stuff.
Yeah.
And then I canceled the account and the card and all that. And then with the account closed and the card canceled, there were still charges being put on there.
Wow.
And I called my credit card. I was like, what the heck? They're like, what are you talking about? I was like, look at all these charges coming up that are like a month after I canceled and closed that account. They're like, oh, well, we don't know how that happens. It's like, well, you make me feel real fucking safe.
I don't even think you want to say what car company that was, because I would probably trash the shit out of them.
It was Capital One.
Wow. And they're supposed to be the most secure and most reliable ones out there with all this newfangled technology they're coming out with to protect you from people, your information. They say that on their commercials.
Yeah, because I have it set up to where if there's anything over like $50 spent on my card, I'm supposed to get a notification for it. And they were spending like $300-400 at a time. But when I bought my plane tickets to go home, I have two separate cards through them, and both accounts are set up exactly the same. My other account does that because I got a notification right away about the transaction for my plane tickets.
Yeah.
But like my other account, it's like, okay, why is it not working on that?
So I got a question for you. So this is completely, totally off the subject of what we were just talking about. So if I was to come and visit you, would it be one of those things where I'd have to beg your wife to let you go for a guy's day out?
No, not at all.
Okay. Because, but like I say,
I went out 2 weekends ago with the guy I met here, and we went riding for a few hours and shit.
Oh, I'm talking about
your microphone lagged out.
No, I'm talking about like a full day of going out and playing.
Yeah, no, I don't think she'd have an issue with that.
Because I mean, like I said earlier, I'm thinking about doing some road trips and everything here pretty soon. And one of the places I'm going is Colorado. I'm going to Colorado to go up there and check some stuff out for the business, all the other good stuff.
Yeah.
And while I'm up there, I'm going to visit Mountain Moto and go hang out with him for a little bit. And then I'm going to be going some other places as well. And I was thinking about coming.
That would be something to where like I could probably like try to meet you there or something.
Yeah, well, see, I was thinking about coming by and seeing you, and just kind of making the rounds, and just I just want to get out, and I want to see a few people that I talk to the most and everything, and I don't think it would be all that big of a deal. I mean, you live pretty. I mean, you live in Colorado?
No, I'm Nevada.
Okay, you're in Nevada. Okay.
I want to say I'm like 11 hours or something from Mountain.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can ride that and just come up and just pay you a visit and go mess around or go out to eat or something.
Yeah.
Just kind of come hang.
Yeah, no, that would work for me.
Yeah, I know you don't really get the chance to get out and do too much with anybody because you're always working or you've got other things involved, and that's understandable. I do too.
That and there's just not that many people here that I jive with that I want to ride with.
Yeah.
There's a few people. There's actually a lot of people here that ride, but most of them I've met are jackasses, and I don't need that kind of drama.
Do you like my idea?
How long have we been streaming for? Is there like a timer that shows you on YouTube?
A timer?
Yeah, it just shows you how long you've been streaming for.
Me?
No.
Oh.
I was trying to see how long this stream's been going.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how long it's been going. About an hour now. An hour ago.
Yeah, it seems like pretty much everybody's dwindled off anyway.
Well, like I say, you gotta think about one thing when you do a live stream or that it gets recorded regardless of how you look at it, and then people come back and they'll watch it later.
Yeah,
and everybody's out. All the people that were used to come and having to come and come see us, they've all gotten word for the SCMM thing. So
yeah, that and this was like 10 minutes ahead of time notice too.
Well, yeah, it's no biggie, no big deal about about the time deficit. But I think honestly, a lot of other people were thinking about doing live streams and stuff like that while SCMM was going on. But all the ones that said they were going to do it, they're at SCMM.
Yeah.
So that gives us a chance to actually get in on that time slot for a few days.
And I may actually, like, later on tonight, I'll put up like a heads up or something and do another one tomorrow evening.
Yeah, there you go.
And because like I said, this one was just kind of on a whim, last minute.
Yeah.
And my wife's out taking care of some stuff, and I got the kids, and they're doing their own thing.
Well, that's good.
So I figured, why not?
Yeah. Where did 5 foot go?
I don't know. He disappeared.
He said something about a percentage, and then he said he had to go. Did the phone die?
No, I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah.
But for real, I mean, you honestly think that one bike would be a good bike for me?
Yeah, with all things considered and everything, yeah, I think that the one with the 17,000 on it, I think that would be a good interim bike for you until like I said, things pick back up for you.
Yeah. Plus,
because the other one with it already having a couple of small issues, it kind of makes you wonder how well it was taken care of.
Right, and the one thing that kind of keyed me off about it was the guy's hauling it around in the back of his pickup truck. Where the other one, the one that me and you like, the guy's actually going to write it to me.
Yeah, and on his ad, he's got the VIN number and everything, so
Yeah.
you can check on it ahead of time.
Oh, I've already done that. I mean, the bike is crystal clean of everything. It's just I just basically sign the paperwork, and get it transferred over my name. But the tags went out in June.
Yeah.
But I'm taking a little bit of a risk driving it from where I'm purchasing it from to my house. But that ain't no big deal.
Well, I'm pretty sure like you can go to the DMV and they'll give you a temporary tag just for that.
Right. Well, I guess maybe I could do that. Just give them the VIN number. I can do that, huh?
Well, I think you may have to have the paperwork and stuff.
Yeah.
Just showing that you bought it. But they, as far as I know, they should give you like a 30-day temporary tag.
Yeah, I can do that after I get the bike and everything. But I'm talking about that transfer that I'm not going to get it until like 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then of course the DMV is going to be closed by then. Then I got to ride it. I'll have to ride it when it's starting to get kind of getting dark, like right about now. I'll have to ride it now until I get back to the house.
What I think you should do is call the DMV and say I'm buying a motorcycle private sale. What do I do about a temporary tag so I can drive it back to my house?
Yeah.
But because I know you'll have to have insurance and stuff for them to give you a tag for it.
Oh, I can get the insurance. Yeah, I can get the insurance on it and everything. All I have to do is just call my insurance company and give them the VIN number, and they'll automatically put it on there.
Yeah. So that's what I would do. The day of, I would go ahead and get the insurance and everything set up.
Yeah.
But a couple of days ahead of time. Or you said you might be doing this tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Well, I would call them first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
And see what you need to do. That way, if you can get a temporary tag, you can pick it up on your way out.
Yeah. I'll do all that in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I got all day long to get everything set up, and everything ready just to go to him as soon as he says, "Yeah, come on," because the guy's going to be at work. So, but, excuse me. But yeah,
because I've already been like, I want another bike to go along with the one I got.
Uh-huh.
And I think I'm gonna go with the Cruiser to go along with this one.
I've been thinking.
I've been looking at the M109Rs.
Uh-huh.
The
I've been thinking about the what kind of bike is it?
It's the big Suzuki Boulevard. They got like the C50, the C80, and the C90.
Oh.
Then the M109R is a 109 cubic inch.
Yeah.
1800 cc's.
Dang, thinking big, are you?
Well, I'm a big boy, so I need a big bike. That's another reason I got away from the 650.
Oh.
It was a decent sized bike, but it was still just a little too small for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm a small guy, so I mean, something like that right there would do me just fine.
Well, that's why I said like the battery operated Barbie car.
Oh.
Matter of fact, I got one in my garage. It's a Mustang, pink Barbie Mustang.
I at least got to have 2 hammers in each back tire.
I'm sure you can modify it.
Get some mouse turbocharger out of it. Yeah, I was out here working on the car and everything earlier before your stream popped up on me, and the car's still all tore apart. I got the entire dash of the car tore apart.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, Breaker.
hang on just a sec. Do what?
So I think I'm gonna shut her down for the night,
All right, bud.
and it's getting close to dinner time and stuff. And wifey should be getting home soon, so
Okay, well, I enjoyed talking to you.
yeah. And if I decide to do one tomorrow, I'll let you know a little ahead of time.
Okay.
So,
Pretty cool.
Well, good
Bye,
hanging
man.
out with you, man, and I'll catch up with you later.
You take care.
But you too, man.
All right, later.
See you.